What's good, my pretty fam? And we're back! Now, I said I was gonna jump into a new artist for the next video, or dive down the NF rabbit hole, which I hope y'all join me along for the journey on that one. But then I came across this little hidden gem, of course, by the fan favorite Ren, called Hold On. What was that? Oh, remember that old song? Man, that just came to my mind. Was it Simple Plan, I think? Or no, that song was... No, it was Hold on if you feel like letting go. Hold on, it gets better than you know. Is that the right song I'm thinking of? Anyway, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. It's absolutely free. You don't even gotta fill out your name to join the best family, the best community on YouTube. What do you got to lose? So, on the last video, I addressed the previous video. I kind of got out of character. Don't let the Trojan shit get to you. If you're new to the channel, yes, I'm missing a tooth. I was wrestling with my daughter. She knocked it out. We're going to keep this one short and sweet. I know you guys like to see, you hear me talking a lot, but them long videos were taking a long time and the views were taking... So we got to go back up on that trajectory. Let's get to that 1K and let's get this channel popping for all of us. The best community on YouTube, hands down. But we got to dive into this one. I listened to, not going to lie, maybe the first 30 seconds of it. Just because I seen the title when I was scrolling through different YouTube. And like I said, Ren speaks my thoughts. Like this man, like... I write a lot. I have a whole notebook full of songs, poetry, whatever you want to call it. I won 4 annual city writing contests, 4 years in a row, first place. And still, I cannot articulate my thoughts and my words like this man can. Within 30 seconds, I'm like, this guy is already putting my brain on paper again. And so many people relate. That's why this man is such a sensation right now around the world, you know. So let me just stop talking. Like I said, I'm gonna try to start keeping my videos more short and sweet, but we're still obviously gonna dive into the bars and the meanings and the message and all that good stuff. So without further ado, let's just get into it.
I've got tears on my sleeves, hold on, and holes in these jeans, hold on. I haven't slept in weeks, hold on. I haven't found no peace, hold on. I get my teeth tied, hold on, and these tears run dry, hold on. 2 bloodshot eyes, hold on, 2 bloodshot eyes. I don't belong here, in a place where life has left me. I'm 25, going on 150. My body feels old and I'm trying to lift it. Wait.
Oh. I'm 25, but I feel 150. My body hurts so bad every day. Oh my God. I thought the first 30 seconds was about my life. But this guy just got straight personal. Bro, I wake up. I tell you, that's one factor to my life right now. Because everything else is progressing in a positive, great manner. And that's why I hate myself. I don't hate myself, but I reflect on it for getting out of pocket those 2 videos ago. But I was going to delete it, but I left it up. Because that was me being real in that moment. And you guys know I wear my heart on my sleeve. He said he's got tears on his sleeve. I got my daughter's names on my sleeve. And I could sit here and tear up just thinking about my babies. But just that funny part, like, bro, I can't... My body be hurting so bad from work and wrestling with the kids and not getting a great sleep or... man, when them body pains and shit is hurting, that can really drag you down. That can drag you into a depression, just being in pain every day. I think a lot of people overlook that, especially when it comes to the drug addiction that's running rampant in America right now. I'm not sure how it is over where Ren is from in the UK, but I know Ren is very familiar with the drugs. You know, he did a whole song about diazepam and all the health issues he went through. But a lot of the addiction, yeah, it starts with emotional stress or trauma or, you know, situations, or you're just trying to turn the volume down. When it started for me, it was a mixture of both. You know, it was an emotional aspect, what happened with my relationship, but then the injury in the sport that I loved of cage fighting, I could no longer do. But my body is still suffering the consequences of it, like waking up in pain every single day, having to sit in the shiatsu massage chair every single day just to try to get some of those aches and pains away. Like, man, I'm 150 already, bro. Take me away. I'm gonna be in a wheelchair by the time I'm 40. Sorry. Let's go back. Man, alright. This one's gonna get me going. I said I'm not gonna be talking for 45 minutes. But then Ren starts singing, and the gears start turning, and I start yapping, and I can't stop. I'm sorry.
I'm 25 going on 150. My body feels old and I'm trying to lift the weight from my soul, but it's moving against me. I've emptied out my tear ducts, I lift my middle finger up, I'm screaming fuck you to all the demons here that keep me stuck. The pain is sharp like paper cuts, I hate the much, but yes I trust the Oscar, bust the must, must have all this courage up. Boom.
The pain is sharp like paper cuts. Ooh, I got a paper cut the other day at work. Or should I say a cardboard. It was a piece of, man, no, that hurts worse than a paper cut, bro. Right on the side of my finger, too. It was bleeding and everything. But, whatever. That, I just got to go back for that one. Because, like I said, Ren, not only is he amazing with his artistic abilities. Like, this isn't even a music video. But just looking at the image of this girl, knowing Ren, he probably drew this picture, literally drew this picture himself. It's almost like looking in the mirror. You know how many times I've just sat there like that? A picture can say 1,000 words. But that scheme right there. He went from starting off, you know, just riding the beat. And then he hits that pocket with that machine gun cadence flow. Like, Ren's ability to do so many different aspects of, like, every picket of music he can grab. The man is just the total package.
Against me, I've emptied out my tear ducts, I lift my middle finger up, I'm screaming fuck you to all the demons here that keep me stuck. The pain is sharp like paper cuts, I hate the much, but yes I trust the Oscar, bust the must have all this courage up. Boom, sparks fill the room, I'm feeling the rhythm.
See how he hit that perfect? Building, boom! Slam dunk. We got Ren out here, a mixture between Eminem and LeBron James. Coming with that machine guns cadence and then dunking on you. Come on, bro.
Ain't sharp like paper cuts, I hate the much, but yes I trust the Oscar, bust the must have all this courage up. Boom, sparks fill the room, I'm feeling the rhythm I move. My soul is more worn than the soles in my shoes.
Oh, my soul is more worn than the sole in my shoes. That's a wordplay right there. You know, obviously, you take physically a sneaker, you pull it out, there's like the sole of your sneaker, right? But he says his soul, like the soul from your heart, is wore out like the soul from your sneaker. Because what do? You walk in your sneakers every day. You wear and tear that soul. So he's saying, you know, I'm getting through life. Like, I'm trying just to walk through life, and it's wearing down on my soul. Like the sole in your shoe. Oh, come on, that was a bar. That was tough. Shout out Noah Shack.
Boom, sparks fill the room, I'm feeling the rhythm I move. My soul is more worn than the soles in my shoes. Nike trainer blues, I'm out with none to lose. I think I lost my sanity, calamity in shoes. Poor choice maker, I rip out the pages of fate, then I roll them up like bizzle of paper.
Poor decision maker, bad decision, I roll them up like paper. Again, poor, not even with the health issues. But that's why I said, yeah, this is one thing I don't know about Ren. If y'all could let me know, please. How did he grow up? I don't know. I think he's from Brighton, someone told me. Is that like a richer neighborhood, a poor neighborhood? I'm not sure. But what did he say again?
About the pages of fate, then I roll them up like bizzle of paper. Take up, lung full of destiny and my shoes. Nike trainer blues, I'm out with none to lose. I think I lost my sanity, calamity in shoes. Poor choice maker, I rip out the pages of fate, then I
okay, the poor choice maker. I made a poor choice yesterday. by letting them trolls get to me. And I made plenty of poor choices in my past. But I learned from those mistakes. How Ray Vaughn would put it, reality checks paid for my mistakes. I learned from them and moved on. So when I got out of character yesterday, not even out of character, because this is me, I was just being real. It's not no caricature, neither of those. It was me being real, and it had to come out. Maybe it was a bad decision to lash out on a channel to you guys who, I'm not sure if all you like watch my short reels throughout the day just to show my variety of music and, you know, songs that mean something to me or just fun songs. But poor choices and good choices, like he said, and you know what I mean, you gotta push, you gotta go down the right path, man. Just man, this is what Ren does. He turns my brain into scrambled eggs. Ren, man, I'm gonna have a mashed potato for a brain after I get through this dude's whole catalog.
Roll 'em up like pieces of paper. Take up, lung full of destiny. A man with no heart is a very strange entity. Tears on my sleeves, hold on. And holes in these jeans, hold on. I haven't slept in weeks, hold on. I haven't found no peace, hold on. I get mighty tired, hold on. And these tears run dry, hold on. Two bloodshot eyes, hold on. Two bloodshot eyes. Do you ever question your fate? The questions I make, is this all predetermined, the script or a play? Am I the protagonist in this tragedy, or will I be the author of stories unmade? If so,
oh, will I be the author of stories made? If so, like I swear this is why I feel like I connect to Ren, because he takes all of his emotions, his passions, and everything he's went through, and he puts it on paper. And it's like you need an outlet. Like, oh my God, let's just go back again. This dude is frying my brain.
Determine the script or a play. Am I the protagonist in this tragedy, or will I be the author of stories unmade? If
the protagonist in the story, like you could write a book. Like, that's why when I started to write, I was the protagonist in my own movie. And that's what Ren does, like I said, with his songs and his visuals. It's like you're watching a movie. And he's the protagonist, and yet he's rapping, but he's telling a story. And that's the music I love. Like, there's this one song called Lost in the Cold by Twiddle. We're going to react to that one because that song literally saved my life. A song can do that. So I started writing. Well, I mean, I've been writing my whole life. Like, more or less poetry and just, you know, anomical stuff. Like, just whatever to put on paper that rhymed and sound good. But then it switched into writing about my life. Like how people keep a diary. I never kept a diary. Never really understood why people kept diaries, you know. But then I started writing songs and poems and shit about my life and my struggles and what I overcame and how I made it here. And I take pride in being a great father, and I love my kids more than anything in this world. And I honestly feel like I could write a book about my life, like with my music, or what I write is a book about my life. And reacting to these music videos like this, these songs like this, is just so relatable because that's what he's doing. You know, getting through the struggle of your life. You're writing down your own story, but then you're giving it to the world to see. You're being vulnerable enough to let people see your insecurities. Let people see, you know, what hurt you or the obstacles you overcame to get here. And once I started doing that, it was like getting a weight off my the weight off my shoulders, the weight off my chest, and it's now on a piece of paper. But Ren just articulates it and formulates it in such a genius way that it just captures the audience. Like every time he does it.
so, I'll just pin my quill to my ink pot. Keep on writing, never stop until my beating heart flops. I'll write a whole different story. Scene one, a boy full of hope, a boy full of glory.
See, yes, a boy full of hope, a boy full of glory. Like, I can write different stories. You can go, like, how many stories, movies do you see when someone is just struggling, they're down in the dirt, but then they triumph. Like, we love watching movies like that, you know, to reach that destination of where the goals you were trying to set and you accomplished it. I love seeing that, not only in myself, but in people that I love, friends, strangers. Ren, from that very first song, Hi Ren, to Sick Boy. Sick Boy really got me. That one got me good. And you can tell a story about how life your shitty was, or how shitty your life was, but then how glorious it can be, and the journey that you took to get there. And that's what this YouTube channel is for me. I didn't put my rating and my poetry in my life out there. Although I thought it was good, that was just something I was doing for myself. Like he just said, I'm going to stop writing until I'm dead. Because that probably helps his mental health. And it helps my mental health. It helps everybody. And this is why I love music. This is why I love this man. Like, how he can just do this. He gets me so drawn in that I literally can't, like, remember a thought that I had 30 seconds previous. Because he just gets the gears turning. And it's like, bro, like, how? Just how? You're so amazing. Just
My story, scene one, a boy full of hope, a boy full of glory. Heaps the stutters, I'm up to the top. Would rather be tougher and live it smoothly like butter, but not so bitter and cut up. And so I sit up and shut up. It's like I lift up and struck up the courage, never the fuck up. And now I'm feeling the ruckus, feeling the static, and now I'm feeling the flames, and now I'm feeling the strength inside the room with my pain. My boxing.
Ooh, and now I'm feeling the strength as I deal with my pain. Y'all already know, pain is weakness leaving the body. If you can't see that, that's why I got that tatted on me. I got it tatted when I was cage fighting, yes. Because if you're weak in there, every time you get punched, every time you get kicked, that's why my body's in so much pain right now. But that's weakness. That's me getting stronger. Me going through what I went through yesterday with falling into the holes of letting these trolls get into my brain. Like, what are you doing, Chris? You got not a fan base, a family, a community that loves you and supports you. Why are you going to go on there and lash out over an anonymous name with no picture that left a negative comment? You know what I mean? Like, what's missing from your life that you got to do that? But I've told people a couple of negative comments that I've gotten, like, fine, if that's your opinion, that's cool. If putting someone down makes you feel better, if that made your day better, good for you. But you shouldn't have to do that, because something must be missing in your life. Because I never want to put the next man down, you know? It's all about, we ain't never going to make progress if we keep pulling each other down. How we going to move forward if you keep getting pulled and dragged back?
Feeling the static, and now I'm feeling the flames, and now I'm feeling the strength inside the room with my pain. My boxing gloves and my hope that I trust to bust and up.
Oh, I had to stop it again with his boxing gloves. With his boxing gloves, he just said. After I just said I was a boxer, like I boxed and cage fought for 10 years, like that's why my body's so beat up. And then Ren hits me with a boxing glove line. Come on, Ren, I know. Oh my God. Harry Mack is an artificial intelligence, and Ren is a clairvoyant. Like, this man can get in my brain. He's like a
Uppercut my demons up, boom like a tsunami, smooth like a
demons, bro.
Bend the butt, Corpagami, Salvador, I be the dolly, only love like Molly, golden ticket, call me Charlie, riding Harley's Bengali, Tiger Star, call me Arnie, I'll be back, and I cut the slack.
Call me Arnie, I'll be back. Arnold Schwarzenegger from the Terminator, I'll be back. That most famous line. And Ren threw that in there like it was nothing. And then he said with the boxing gloves, he was uppercutting them demons. Like Rayvon said, a lot of people are scared of their demons. I make friends with mine. You either make friends with them demons or you beat them demons. That's the way you build strength. Through that pain. You have to overcome that pain to build that strength to be able to do that. Oh man, dude, this...
Call me Charlie, riding Harley's Bengali, Tiger Star, call me Arnie, I'll be back. And I cut the slack, track your facts, relax, you're in the beast, and then seek your inner peace. And I'll reach the canopies, and yes, we climbing, building a brave new world inside a whole new designing. With all this fire, we put
climbing, braving a whole new world with this designing. And that's what we're doing with this YouTube channel. I had to be brave to start this. Like, you know how nervous I was my first video doing this? Thinking, not even my first one, like the first time, I would say until I found Hi Ren and that song hit over 1,000 views, I was like, man, okay, maybe I'm on the right path now. Like, I've been on my right path of getting my life together. But now, like, the YouTube channel and whatnot, like, finding that path, like, once I hit that 1,000 mark, it's like, okay, I'm supposed to be here. People are listening, and if I can give a message and help even one person, that makes my day. And that brings me back to what I said before, when I let one troll get me out of that mindset. If I did that every time I got a negative comment, this channel, this outlet would never progress for any of us. So that's not good for any of us. So I promise to all y'all that will not happen again. But I will stay real. If I have to speak on something, I'm always going to keep it 100% real. And that's another thing Ren does, which makes it so relatable. He's real, whether it's being vulnerable or not. And then again, like Ray Vaughn said, and this is why I said Ray Vaughn and Ren remind me so much of each other. Like, if you love Ren, just go listen to Lemon Pepper and the LA Leakers on my channel from Ray Vaughn, and you will get the same message, but in a different, the same story, but a different book. Like, their journey to get where they are, like, it's just amazing to see, bro.
Yes, we climbing, building a brave new world inside a whole new designing. With all this fire, we burn like the sun. A new dawn is rising, a new dawn it comes. Yeah, diggity diggity down with all this corporation. They burn up the land for the greed that they run. Runs deep with their roots, but their roots can be lifted. I'll be your renegade, yes, I'll make a biscuit. Try to see truth in the kingdom of lies. A boy so lost with two bloodshot eyes. Tears on my...
A boy is so lost with two bloodshot eyes. Now, you can take that two ways. But the way I think, my opinion, my look on it, with Ren had been speaking on, you know, his health issues and being on so many drugs for so long, and like the diazepam and medication or do whatever, your eyes will get, a lot of these drugs will make your eyes bloodshot. So when he was on all those medications, his eyes were physically bloodshot, but being on the medications, you know, put a fog over his brain, and like you feel like you're blinded by, you know, like the medication. Your eyes are bloodshot, you can obviously still see, but he's saying he was blinded. I'm assuming, like I said, because he had so many drugs, and just it's just a double on that wordplay of your eyes being bloodshot. Taking the drugs, your eyes are bloodshot, but you're blind because the drugs are messing with your mind, if that makes sense.
In the kingdom of lies, a boy so lost with two bloodshot eyes. Tears on my sleeves, hold on, and holes in these jeans, hold on. I haven't slept in weeks, hold on. I haven't found no peace, hold on. I get my teeth tied, hold on, and these tears run dry, hold on. Two bloodshot eyes, hold on, two bloodshot eyes.
That chorus is catchy too. Hold on.
Two bloodshot eyes. Two bloodshot eyes.
Yep, again. Ren, leaving me with scrambled eggs for brains. Putting my thoughts, my feelings, my emotions on the paper, connecting. That's what music is about, bro. It can connect you in a way you never knew. Like you said, like, you know, building up this wall, like building this channel. You have to have confidence to do it. I gotta be vulnerable. I gotta show who I am, so y'all know that I'm being authentic. with my reactions. The Zach Brown one that I posted, that damn near brought me to tears. Headlights gave me goosebumps. Ray Vaughn gave me goosebumps. When I listen to Ren, I get all of the above. That's why I said this man is the total package. And that was, I never even got a suggestion for this song, Hold On. I was just scrolling, and like I said, I listened to the first 30 seconds and I'm like, ooh, I just think I found a diamond in the rough. Because if we can get this song out to more people, like, every one of Ren's songs need to be heard, but this one is like, I can't even say that all of Ren's songs just hit in a different way. But hit that subscribe button. Let's pump it up. Let's get to that 1K. Hit that thumbs up button. Drop a comment. It really does help the algorithm. And we'll get the channel popping. With the webcam and pumping out the videos more and more, man. I'm trying to, we can make this a full-time job. We could be here all day and night talking, doing 3 songs, and just being in this community that Ren said that we're building. And we're building it in a positive light, a positive manner, no negative, nothing. So again, I apologize for getting out of pocket the other day. But this is what brings me back, and this is why I use YouTube as my channel. Not channel as in YouTube channel, but this is how I channel my emotions and feelings. I'm not writing it down on paper and putting it in a song form and giving it to you. I got Ren to do that for me. All I gotta do is react to it and relate to it. And not only that, but it helps my own mental health. It's a win-win situation. Just like this channel. What do you got to lose? It's absolutely free. You don't even got to fill out your name. So hit that subscribe button. Have a great night. And we'll catch you on the next one.